Hello everybody, Levi Clay here, and I am back again to do a little transcribing / copy work job for you. If you do enjoy my content, please do head down below and hit that like button because it helps the channel out, and of course subscribing is also great. This is a job for Guitar Interactive magazine. This is copy work. I have a PDF transcription provided by Giorgio Cerci of his column, and I just need to rewrite that out in Guitar Pro and get it formatted so it's usable for our readers. Now, if you take a look at the file, it's relatively simple, nothing too challenging to have to write out. The important things for classical guitar is understanding the difference between the lower voices here and the top voices, which can be controlled in Guitar Pro with, well, Control 1 for the top voice and Control 2 for the bottom voice. You can see when I do that, this button down here is changing Control 1, Control 2, Control 1, Control 2. So, using Control 1, I'm just going to write in the melody part, i.e. the stems that are pointing upwards. This shouldn't take long at all if I'm doing it efficiently. Not tricky at all. This has a fermata on it, so we'll put that fermata in now. That's F. Now I'm just inputting these notes using the number pad and trying to look between the two files and make sure that I'm not making mistakes. Notice I used the copy feature there in order to get my result that I wanted faster. Now there's a time signature change, so I'll hit Control T, time signature 6/8, put a 6/8 time signature in there. What I'm going to do now is go back and Control 2, and I'm going to put in the lower part. The guitar's in drop D, I've already put that in. And we can put this arpeggiate symbol in there, which helps the readers depending on which way they're looking at this, either as a PDF or as a Guitar Pro file. Right, I don't like the way that displays in Guitar Pro there. Hopefully we can get that fixed before Guitar Pro 7 is released. 3332. Again, we get that arpeggiate sign in there, and that's for a full bar. Is that right? 3232. You see I'm seeing an inconsistency here. Open B string, there we go, that'll be why. So definitely not displaying in the way that I would like it to with this. I'm not sure where this is coming from, these empty spaces at the starts of bars. Guitar Pro is far from a perfect piece of software. It's almost like it was designed by somebody that doesn't actually know anything about how music is written. You get the idea. Now Giorgio's also put lettering and play freely here, so I'm just going to put a lettering sign on that. Anyway, carry on. So these points, these are lower voice, right? So what I'm going to do is Control 2, so I've got the lower voice. We're in 6/8 now, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, how many bars? 4 bars. 4 bars of that. And put those all in like that. This hairpin is kind of pointless in the score because there's no dynamic marking before it or after it, so I'm not going to do anything there. Not sure why that's there. We have a direction marking here. I'm going to put that in, press D. We also have tempos, so this is rubato. I can highlight that, cover that by highlighting those bars and marking them as free time. That will work. And then here 120, yeah, we've got 120 marking in there. Now I'm just going down and continuing on, again just looking at the bottom part. So open string, open string, open string, open string, nice and easy, nice and easy. That's that line done. Next line, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3 and 3, super easy. I'm just looking at the bottom part here, the lowest notes. Now again I can go back, Control 1, and I can write in the top part. So we've got 1 and 2, both of those pull off to open strings. Here you have an inconsistency in, oh, what have I done? Ignore that, I can fix that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it identical? Yeah, it's just a repeat, yeah, fine. what you see here in the way Giorgio has tabbed this, this note is being played twice. Now Giorgio is not a tab guy. Giorgio is a classical guitar player, so he's a reader. So I'm going to write this in Guitar Pro the way it's written in the notation, and that's that those two notes are tied together. Sometimes you have to do that sort of interpretative, is that a word? You have to do these interpretations, there we go, when you're doing these things, because it's kind of like cross use. This is work that's being done for from one instrument to another. It's presented by a classical guitarist, but it's accepted that the readers of Guitar Interactive magazine are primarily going to be electric guitar players who might pick up a bit of classical. So you want it written in a way that they understand. So again, there's that tie. 3, 2. As you can see, this is a relatively fast process. There's no reason that this should be something that takes a long time. I do copy work like this for people. Sometimes they present me with a PDF of a book, a guitar book that they're working on, and they just want it writing out in Guitar Pro so they can work on it. I'm just checking for a copy bit here that I can copy paste. Yeah, I can copy paste all of that. That's a repeat. And work like this, you know, it can be quite cheap, because as you can see, it doesn't take masses of my time, not too much of my time. That's obviously how work is charged. It's based on how long I feel it's going to take me to get the job done. And the reason I'm a good person to go to for this sort of stuff is because, as you can see, I work very fast. Therefore, the work with me is probably going to be cheaper than it's going to cost if you get someone else to do it. Let's put a direction marking in there, alternate ending. Let's put the second time ending in there. Have that display on the same line. That's the same as this, but the bass note drops down to 2. Okay, then we have a B section. So I just indicate that with a B. So as you can see, the goal here is to get it looking as much like the original work as possible. Just make sure I get that right. 4 of those. And then there. Right, again, there's the bass part done, nice and quick. Control 1 to the top voice. Ties, sort those ties out. Made a mistake there, but always checking my work as I'm going so I can pick those out. And then actually, if you watch me working, you can see me, I'm darting between 2 things here. Right, is this going to be exactly the same? Again, I'm just checking between these 2 lines to see if it's the same. There's one change, but fine, I can add that change. That's made an E7 chord there. Then we move on and there's a C section. So what are we at? We're at almost 10 minutes, so it's almost taking 10 minutes of my time. Generally speaking, I don't like charging an hourly fee for my work. I don't like anybody charging an hourly fee for their work, actually, because when you charge an hourly fee for your work, you end up getting rewarded for being slow. I work very fast, therefore charging an hourly fee is against what's good for business. So actually, I tend to work on a by the page cost. It's still kind of an hourly fee because I know roughly how long a page is going to take me to do. So the client pays for that nice and quick. I mean, really, this is copy and paste stuff still. I could have copied that from before. So again, I'm just checking, can I copy it? yes, but there's a change on the last bar. Oh, I did a highlight there, don't want to do that, that ruins everything. So 1 and 2. And then we're going into the D section. YouTube comments are coming in again. I'm going to mark that in. I can see there's a repeat marking here. Quite a long piece, this, longer than Giorgio normally submits for the magazine. If you're unfamiliar with Guitar Interactive magazine, iGuitarMag.com. It's completely free. You can just go online and read it, and there's great video lessons in there from you know, Giorgio Cerci, Tom Quayle, Sam Bell, Lewis Turner, Jamie Humphries. So more stuff going on here. Super fast though. Seeing if I can copy and paste here. I might be able to copy and paste this. You see, I can I can actually copy and paste the entire thing. Although it's different, I can then Alt down and move everything down a line. And then if I really wanted to, I guess I could save myself some time by shifting all of those notes down and then just fixing the notes on top. See, this has saved me from having to write out more rhythms. And it's stuff like that that ultimately keeps you working fast in Guitar Pro. Having the sense to see things, see ways that you can save time. This is going to be, he has actually separated them, so let's separate them. Control 1, 3, 0, 1, 0. Fermata on that, and we will go arpeggiate. Great. Same again, he has separated them, so I'm going to separate them. Voice at the bottom, and then you have voice at the top. Same again, fermata and arpeggiate. Put those on the same line as he has. Then we have a DS alcoder, so direction, desegno, alcoder. I must have missed the point where it says to go to coda, so go to coda at the end of that second time bar repeat. So direction, no, not da capo, da coda on the repeat, and then this new bit that we're working on here is our coda, so I'm going to put a coda sign in there. That means when the music gets to that point it will jump to this bit. Oh, I guess I could do a copy and paste here, but then that would mean having to go and look through the piece. This is gradually being played slower and with diminishing volume. What am I doing? That's that bit, and then we're back to what looks like the original piece of the music. Highlight all parts, and I'm just checking that I can do a copy and paste. Make sure that's accurate. Yep, that's fine. And there we have it. Oh, time signature change to 4/4, and there we have it. That should be the entire piece, and it's taken 15 minutes. Let's just hit play and make sure it sounds all right. Get rid of the Now, of course, if you do like this content, you like seeing me work like this, you want more tips on how to improve your professional work, you can always hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, drop me a comment below, and of course support me on Patreon. You can check out a link to that in the description below. That all helps. Just making sure that this is accurate. I've not put the diminuendos in, I've not put the rals in, the bits where it would slow down. That's because those are open to the player's discretion. To me, and then it's going to dal segno. Back to that section. Play as you would expect. Go through the A section. Playing the repeat, just because it doesn't say no repeat second time. And then to the coda. Just plays twice. And now there's one thing I spotted. Evidently, when you do a copy paste, the fermatas don't copy across. So we'll put that fermata in. And that is us. So cool. If you have enjoyed that, as I say, please do hit the like button, the share button, the subscribe button. You can see a link to my Patreon. What's that side? Up in the top left. You can see a link to subscribe to my channel in the bottom left, and you can check out one of my other videos up here. Peace out, guys. It's been my pleasure to serve, and I'll be back for another video again soon. Bye.